Hi there. I've had quite a lot of interest in my recent posts from the last couple of nights on looking for satellites. It's quite good fun. I highly recommend it. It's quite exciting, and you'll also see other stuff more than likely when you're looking. There are apps which are very good, like Satellite Tracker, and there is a Skylink tracker as well. Skylink is Elon Musk's SpaceX satellites. He has put another 60 in the air just this morning, and I think he wants thousands up there. Don't know quite how that works with when we want to leave this planet on spaceships and all this thousands of satellites. I don't know. But what it does mean is that when you stand outside on a clear night, when there's not much moon, you should be able to spot satellites. Now, the way you tell the difference between a satellite, a meteor and an aeroplane, which are the three things you'll most likely see moving fairly quickly across the night sky. Obviously stars track across the night sky. I've got a nice time lapse I did last night, which I'll pop on social media later. So the stars are very slowly moving, so if the plough's over there, an hour or two later it will be over there. I'll tell you about the North Star in a minute. But right, three fast-moving things are satellites, meteors and aeroplanes. The way you tell the difference is that a satellite looks like a star, but it will just be moving, tracking across the sky at a constant speed in a straight line. Okay, it can't change direction suddenly, whilst an aeroplane may change direction and usually has flashing lights that you can see with the naked eye. All these things you can see with the naked eye. You don't need fancy cameras or telescopes. The third thing you might see in the night sky are meteors. They last night I was out, stayed out till 4:15 in the morning because a meteor shower was due. Only saw 2 meteors. Usually if I spend 10 minutes, quarter of an hour out looking at the night sky, I will see 3, 4, 5, 6 meteors. They are there most of the time anyway. They're just little rocks entering the Earth's atmosphere and burn up. And because they're burning up, they tend to be a quick across the sky rather than the slow, fairly slow movement of a satellite or an aeroplane which tracks across the whole sky. A meteor will just do a short section of it. The bigger the meteor, the longer it will go for, because the longer it takes to burn up. So they are the three things. You're more likely to pick things up in the periphery of your vision. It's to do rods and cones, and the peripheral part of your vision is the more sensitive to fine detail, whilst the middle is to do with colours and things. So really, if you fix your gaze into the middle of the night sky, you're more likely to see things entering from the sides. With the satellites, they won't always be straight overhead. They could be anywhere in the night sky. So with the Elon Musk ones, they're going through elliptical orbits around the world. Groups of them, they've got like trains of 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 12 satellites in a row. But there's I don't know, half a dozen or more of these trains of satellites going across across the sky. It's not just the night sky; they're obviously there during the day. Whilst it might be going over Britain, it might be going over the north of Britain, so it may be very low in the sky from where you're standing, your perspective. I did look up, they're 300 kilometres up in the air, so obviously if they were, say, flying over Bristol, which is roughly 300 kilometres from where I am here in Cornwall, that means they're going to be at a 45-degree angle from where I am, and they may be in the southern sky, northern sky. You know, it will vary, but you can get that all on a tracker. They'll even tell you the angles as well. They can even give you a reminder when it's due. So have a look at the different apps for satellites you can get there. As far as photography is concerned, you tend to need to use long exposure and higher ISOs and lower f-stops. But again, you can Google that and look that up. Definitely need a tripod for that. And but most of these things you can see with the naked eye. Okay, so it's worth going out. We've had some great weather. You need clear skies. If you live in a town, you're more likely to have light pollution, which reduces the amount of stars you'll see. But you can literally get into the shadow of behind a wall. If there's a street light over there, getting under a wall where the street light doesn't shine, and then after a while your eyes will accustom to the darkness. Okay, so yeah, get interested in it because it is good fun. It's interesting, and it's a good excuse to sit outside on a nice evening and chill out. Something else to do whilst we are in lockdown. Okay, thanks for watching, and any questions, just ask. I have plenty of time on my hands right now.